Dr. A. Nirmala, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Computer Application, St. Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Cutler 1. In this session, we will discuss about what is by DMA. Normally, the data transfer takes place between the memory and peripheral devices with the involvement of the CPU. During DMA transfer, the CPU is in ideal state. The data transfer takes place between the peripheral device and memory only with the help of the DMA controller. The DMA sends a bus request line to the CPU to relinquish the control of the buses. The CPU terminates the execution of the current instruction and places the address bus, data bus, and the control line in a disabled state. Then the CPU sends the bus grant line to the DMA. The DMA transfer process. The DMA sends a bus request line. The DMA sends a bus request line to CPU requesting the bus controls. This CPU relinquishes or terminates the execution of the current instruction and places the address bus, data bus, and control line in the high impedance state, that is disabled state. So the DMA take the control of the buses after the CPU send the bus grant line to DMA. After the transfer should be completed, that is the transfer takes place between the memory and the peripheral device gets over, the DMA disables the bus request line and the CPU also disables the bus grant line. So and the CPU regain or take over the control of the address bus, data bus, and control line. Burst transfer and cycle stealing. The burst transfer means the DMA controller transfers the block of memory words in a continuous manner. The data transmission cannot be stopped or slowed down until an entire block is transferred. In cycle stealing, the DMA controller transfers one data word at a time. After it returns the control of the buses to the CPU, at the time of CPU delays, it take over the control of the buses. Register operations. When the DMA request, the DMA should be activated. The DMA select and register select should be get enabled. Then only the DMA take over the address bus, data bus, and control line. First, the IO devices send a request to the DMA. The DMA send a bus request signal to the CPU. The CPU has a control of the address bus, data bus, and control line. After receiving the bus request line from the DMA, the CPU relinquishes its control of the address bus, data bus, control line, and it sends a bus grant signals to the DMA. Now the CPU respond and send the bus grant line to DMA and informing the DMA to take over the buses. The DMA send the DMA acknowledgement signal to the peripheral devices. When bus grant equal to 0, the CPU can communicate. Only the data transfer take place only through the CPU. When bus grant line equal to 1 means here the data transfer takes place between the peripheral device and memory through the DMA. That is, bus grant equal to 0, the CPU can communicate. Bus grant equal to 1, the DMA can communicate. So the peripheral device communicate with the memory without involvement of the CPU. The advantages means that is fast data transfer occur, eliminates the CPU overhead for high-speed transfer between the magnetic disk and memory. The CPU efficiency allows the CPU to remain idle or process other tasks during the data transfer takes place through the DMA controller. Then create a dedicated channel between the peripheral devices and memory. Here, that is DMA select and register. In DMA controller, there are three important registers select, that is address register, word count register, and control registers. The address registers specified are used to communicate with the memory, specify the memory locations. The word count registers hold the number of words to be get transferred. The address register is incremented after each word is transferred to memory. The address register is decremented after each word is transferred from memory. The control registers specify the mode of transfer, such as a read or write. Control logic manage the bus signals. Thank you.